Is the frequency? I didn't think so. I've been listening for a little bit, and I know it's not here. So anyway, this is K4PEW, net control. Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Didn't think of that either. If there is, jump in there. It's an emergency, call 911, or you can call us, or you can call us. We'll help you in any way that we're emergency traffic. For information on this net, you can see us right now on YouTube. You can see the face of my radio, how your signal compares to others, and you'll be able to hear stations that you can't hear otherwise on the radio. It's a nice way to gauge what you're doing and how you're doing. All right, excuse me, I had to cough. Or you can go to our website, 146415.net. That's 146415.net. Deceptively like our frequency without the decimal between the 6 and the 4. Or you can go to our groups.io site, groups.io, and just do a search in there for MJSS, for Mountain Juliet Simplex Society, MJSS. It will come right up. You don't have to join the site, but you can certainly see our net schedule. But you can join the set and you become part of a group of site, and we show technical information, sale of stuff, radios, ham-related equipment, and lawnmowers. And let's see. Or you can email me at k4pew@ablrl.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night on 146.415 FM. Tonight we're here, and then we'll be moving over the 10-meter net on 28.415. By the way, tonight is 5 watt night. We haven't done it in a long time. 5 watt on 2 meters. 5 watt on 2 meters. I'll be changing over as soon as we start the net. If you can't go to 5 watts, back off your mic. No, I don't really do that. Just if you can't do 5 watts, stay where you are. But not on 5 watts, so we'll know it while you're blasting everyone's ears out. Purpose of the net is to have fun. How our stations work, and the 5 watt net is a good way to do that. What else are we going to say there? Stations work and they have a good time. As for announcements, we are having a breakfast this coming Saturday at 8. Doors open at 8 over at Golden Corral in Hermitage. Just look it up on the web. Golden Corral, Hermitage, Tennessee. I don't have the zip. So, I don't have any other announcements. Just remember that we have the club has their ham fest the end of this month, the last Saturday of the month. So I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone else is too. At the 10-meter net, there's also a 10, besides the other nets we announced, which there's several. Michael does a 10-meter net, just like we do a 10-meter net, same frequency, except Sunday nights at 7:30. So be there, 7:30 p.m., 28415, Upper Side Main. We'll see you there. Any other announcements?
What number is it?
12. No, it's 811. That's where we are. You concur?
Thank you.
Keeping track anymore.
Yes, I just didn't want to have to flip back through the book.
Anyway, we're starting from the east. So first, I'm going to move over to 5 watts. I'm moving over to 5. You may not detect it much if you're relatively close to me, but you'll in the city you might notice. Hold on, let me do that right now. All right, there I am on 5 watts. Looking for check-ins early. Check-ins who are short on time, please come down. 4 Kilo, how are you doing tonight? Mobile, no less. Where are you, Mobile? Yeah, you're doing all right. You're on. Didn't hear everything you said. Fairly low signal. You said you were on 5 watts.
No, I am. I turned it all the way down to the low power. Whatever the lowest setting is on this radio, I think it's 5 watts.
All right, very good. That's Jim in Bethpage, New York, and he's on 5 watts, doing a good job. Appreciate you being there. Anything else for the net tonight?
No, sir. Just wanted to say hello and
Very good. That's Alpha Alpha 4 Kilo Jim up in Bethpage. Who else is short? Anyone else short on time or power? No, just time. Well, very good. And we'll start taking check-ins from the. Well, no, is there any first-time check-ins? Please come in. All righty, and we'll start taking check-ins from the east then.
Whiskey 8, Papa Lima Alpha.
Very good. How are you doing tonight, Philip?
Oh, doing pretty good. Been messing around on HF today, checking in on some of those 13 colonies going on.
Is that doing the whole week? Because I haven't paid attention.
I think it is. It was going on yesterday and today, so I would say so.
Very good. By the way, you're doing S7 here if you weren't looking at the screen.
Oh, well, very good. You're still like 20 over here for me.
Bumping up against S8.
Oh, well, very good. Well, I've got nothing else. Let's hope everybody's doing good. 73 to all. Thanks for doing the net. WKCLA. Back to you.
Yeah, very good. I thought I'd mention, that's Philip, by the way, Whiskey 8, Papa Lima Alpha, and Lebanon. I thought when doing that or see us doing that, they think it's kind of silly, but it isn't, because the key is if you think your antenna and you go to 5 watts and it's not doing so well on receive or transmit, you'll have to use high power if in fact you have no power at all. In other words, if you lose power to your house, which I did for a week straight, I was able to operate very easily because it's a good antenna. That's better than most because it's expensive, but that's beside the point. Or a dipole, a little dipole, a 2-meter dipole, or a any of the simple 5/8 wave. You don't realize how bad it is until you have to transmit on low power. And to transmit on low power during power outages, transmit a lot longer on 5 watts off a battery than you can on 50 watts. So that's, I guess, that's usually the function here. It just gives you an idea how good or bad your system is. Who else is from the east? Please come down.
KI4SIB.
Man, are you on low power, Rich?
I promise I am.
Oh, no, you're good. You just got a good audio. That's what I'm saying. You're doing about S6, but a great audio.
Cool. KI4, bless her heart. She's in here.
Bless her heart, because he's with you. Is that the caveat? Because she's with you?
No. Well, I guess it could be.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good. No, you sound good. Yeah, it's amazing, really. You sound so good here on 2 meters, but yet, I don't know what you got to do about that 10-meter thing.
I had an idea. I'll tell you about it Saturday at breakfast. Remind me to throw it out at you and see what you think. I want to get your opinion on it anyway.
All right, my opinion is just as bad as anybody else's. Anyway, that's Richard, KI4SIB, and Stephanie, his bride, KI4S, to downtown Lebanon. Who else is east?
Okay. KQ4AET.
I had 2 in there, but I think I had Stan in there. Stan, give me a call again. I keep forgetting.
KA4HQE.
KM4, there you go, HQE. Very good. How you doing, Stan? You doing a...
Finished all of them a couple of days ago. I got all of the 13 colonies and all of the bonus sessions.
Oh, even the bonus? Was there much trouble on pileups?
There was for some. I worked most of them sideband. I worked a few SB8. But, I kind of like jumping into pileup, so I like working them sideband.
Oh, I got you. So you did your... How do you normally run now on sideband?
Usually
Usually anywhere from 100 to 500 watts.
Well, 500 watts punches out better, punches into the pile up better than 100 does.
Yeah.
Well, very good, Stan. Anything else for the net?
No, that's all ball back to net. KM4HQ.
Quebec Echo, Stan in Lebanon. I believe I heard Kilo Quebec 4 Alpha Echo Tango. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I'm doing great. I'm surprised I can remember all the calls I do know.
I know, especially since I'm very...
No, I understand. It's just funny to me because as I've grown older, and I'm 73 now, notice that my memory is not as good as it used to be. I know that sounds like a redundant thing, but every old person, most old people I know, older as they grow older, their memory starts to fade on some things. Some things it's perfect, but so I really work hard in trying to remember calls.
Well, they say it's the memory that goes first, and then there's a couple other things there, but I forgot what they are.
Yeah, memory. I know it's always a good one. You know, that other one about it's my mind. I've missed the most. That's it.
Correct. Well, yeah, I just got back from, and I brought my HT with me and was down in southern Belize and was scanning around, and man, there is nothing going on the radio.
Really, in Belize, down there in Central America?
Yeah, I was escorting my daughter down there, but I was hoping to see if I could. I mean, Repeater Book just even showed up as a blank, and that was in Belize City.
Huh. That's interesting. Belize has had some political problems recently, haven't they?
Not too awful bad. They've got an ongoing thing in Guatemala. Guatemala thinks Belize belongs to them, but England is keeping an eye on Belize, etc.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Belize, not because I've been there, but I did some business for a shipping company in transportation with citrus concentrate. We managed refrigeration systems, and they had a travel between Belize and Tampa to transport the citrus concentrate.
Yeah, I may have driven by one of the factories where that concentrate is made 3 times at least. I drove by it.
Yeah, I understand it's a nice place, though. I had one guy who worked for me who was from Belize, and he always bragged about it.
It was very nice. If my company let me work from there, from the beach, not too bad.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. It seems like a really nice place, and the people I've met from there are real nice.
Yeah, definitely indeed. I was surprised at the
It is. Well, I don't know why that would be. I know Mexico. I'm just not sure why Belize wouldn't be.
Yeah, I saw towers everywhere, and I kept eyeballing the antennas, but you can't tell if it's being new to this, if it's a ham antenna or anything else. But I would scan through all the open channels and didn't get anything.
Well, it's like here. I ran into it here when I first got here 10 years ago, almost 11, and activity was a lack of simplex, and that's why I jumped into this.
Well, I appreciate that you have the help capabilities of these little HTs I got.
Oh yeah, no question about it. It definitely gives you a better idea what's going on. Nothing wrong with the repeaters. If you have just an HT, repeaters are a godsend. But if you want to do anything beyond repeaters, you're dead. Not dead, but if you can work an HT and a very, very tall antenna with a good elevation, you can still do great. Like you said, you learn a lot from working Simplex.
Sure do. But that's all I got for you. I won't tie up today. You're doing it again, Paul. Appreciate it. And I'll catch up with you guys at breakfast one of these days.
That'd be great. We look forward to it. Again, we'll be at Gold Megan this Saturday. That's just Chris, KQ4 Alpha Echo Tango here in Mount Juliet. He was on East?
KG4 CXE, Chris in Mount Juliet.
And you such a good signal there, Chris.
Thanks, man. I'm coming in at 5 watts. What am I putting on you over there?
Hold on. So my camera blocks the screen on, but again because now I can look at it on my PC screen.
All right, there you go.
Oh man, you suck. You're only doing like 55.
You know, you're doing the same, so you do too.
It's amazing, really, that 5 watts. I know we're only a couple, 3. I don't think it's that far apart, but it still seems inconceivable that you bury the needle with 5 watts.
Yeah, it's nuts. You're doing the same. I don't have the elevation advantage, a decent antenna. But the interesting thing is Chris that was just checking in, pretty close to me. He was around 50 over on an HT, so he's on my area.
Yep, no, he was doing fine. I mean, he really, for an 8, he was doing fantastic.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So yeah, cool. Cheers to the 5 watt. I didn't hear a whole ton of people yet, but I heard Rick. You know, we'll see what we can hear.
Very good. That was Chris. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo in kind of Gladeville, I guess. Who else is East?
Before we do
Man, you know who?
who's that?
James. He usually jumps as soon as I say East, man. He's on this thing like white on rice.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hope everybody's doing okay, and maybe we'll get a little rain here coming up. I know everybody wants it.
Very good. By the way, I didn't update people. All my noise went away, and because I had written a note to customer service. That was what did it, or just something they were working on. I don't know. I wrote to TVA headquarters in Knoxville and said, "Hey, I got a problem over here. Point me in the right direction." Next thing I know, all the problem went away.
They knew you were ahead of all the Juliet Simplex mess, so they got it fixed quick.
Yeah, they looked me up on the web. Said, "Man, we better get on this one."
Yeah, it's the call.
They're probably working round the clock on that one.
For doing that, all that you do for everybody, and we'll catch you later. WFOEBS.
Isn't that longer than let me think. Well, longer than my first marriage, anyway. Anyway, that was and he is at whiskey. He has that. He's in Gladeville, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-Ray. Great signal, of course, from Eddie. He's got a nice tower. And all right, from the north, please. North is pretty quiet. Anybody from the north?
WB0 switch.
Yeah, that's why I use a hand switch. If I use a foot, keep it keyed down, or I can't find it.
Yeah, I set the wastebasket on it one day.
Did you hear that other station in there, Mark?
No, I don't hear anything.
In there, but it doesn't sound like they're talking to me. I don't know. Maybe we might have some odd conditions tonight. So everything good, Mark? You coming to the breakfast Saturday? I want to give you that filter.
Yeah, I'll try. I should be able to make it if I can get up. At least this one, I don't feel like I 15.
Yeah, no, it's good. You know that? Yeah, I think I told you they changed that restaurant. You saw the news about the Courtney's, what it is going to be. It's going to be opening up this month.
You know, I knew something was going in there, but I don't know. What is it? Is it upscale?
Well, anything is upscale compared to Courtney's, okay?
Hey, silverware away.
Well, at least they can scrub it.
Yeah, that probably worked too.
It's a place. Look it up. If you look it up on the web, it's called the Paper Mill. I don't know if it'll show up in Mount Juliet, but the other paper mill that I'm aware of is in the Catskill Mountains in New York State. I can't carry guns in there, by the way. But it's an upscale place. Their menu is it's not a high end. It's just I would say a medium priced restaurant with a decent menu.
And it's called Paper Mill?
Yes, the Paper Mill. PAPERMILL.
Well, that brings up thoughts of Port St. Joe in the early 70s, where they did all that pulp processing and paper mills down there. Stunk up the whole panhandle of Florida.
Yeah, just mentioning makes me nauseous, you know.
give it a try. See what it is. All right. I don't have anything else, and I'm not on 5 watts, by the way. I couldn't figure out how to do it.
That's what I like. Sophisticated hams who don't know how to turn down the power on their radio. Anyway, that was Mark. That's not unusual, though. I mean, I have to think about a lot of things when I'm changing features on the radio and functions. Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar. Look forward to seeing you at the breakfast if you make it. If not, no big deal. If you see that your filter on eBay, you'll know it's from me. Who else is? Who else is north? Okay, Kilo 4. Is that Zach? Hey, very good, Zach. Unfortunately, give me your call. Are you on 5 watts by any chance? I forget your call. Is it Kilo 4? I didn't hear you properly, so I apologize. You're a lot of noise in there on your signal tonight. Is it Kilo 4 Tango Papa? Is that the call? Yeah, that's right. I thought it was. I just guess. Very good. How are you doing? I haven't heard from you in a while. You doing okay? Yeah, very good, Zach. I'm not copying everything, but I do hear you in there. I appreciate you being there, and I look forward. If you're coming to the Ham Fest, make sure we find each other over there. I'd love to see you again at the end of July here over there in Lebanon. Ah, very good, very good. That's Zach, and he's in Lafayette area. His call is Kilo 4 Tango Papa, and is a little rough on the signal, but he's getting in pretty good. I can hear him okay. If it was an emergency, I'd hear him just fine. Who else is north? All right, from the west.
KM4YRF, Mike in Belshire.
Yeah, your big signal again there, Michael.
I'm sorry, Paul, I missed part of that.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm not pegging your meter. You're 50 over to me.
Well, you're exactly 50 over to me as well on 5 watts.
That's only because we both have the same rating.
Probably so. I'm gonna tell you, man, that movie was a trip. I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah, that movie. I told you that. I may have told you that friend of mine that I worked with. I lent it to him, and he on a Friday night and said Monday I went in to see him in his office, and I said, "How'd you?" He looked at me, and it's with this glare in his eyes. He calls me an SOB. I said, "What's the matter?" He goes, "I had to watch that movie twice."
It does a lot of flashbacks, and sometimes it was hard to follow in some points, but I really liked it.
For those of you who are wondering, what we're talking about, Memento, Memento, fantastic movie. It's a drama, obviously, but it's got an interesting twist to it. If you hadn't noticed, the movie is actually, if you played it backwards, it would be in correct order. They show the oldest scene first, and then they move forward.
You know that you can view that on demand if you have Comcast.
Oh, really? On Comcast on demand? It's actually a movie for a relatively low-budget movie. I say relatively. It's just a good movie for if you like that kind of one. It'll keep you guessing.
Boy, you got that right. I kept looking over at Lisa, and she'd look over at me, and I said, "Did you get that?" She said, "No, did you?" Nope.
Well, what's funny about it is the whole movie revolves around that condition. It's a medical condition that some people have, and this character did. He can't remember things more than for a few minutes. His short-term memory is he can't remember crap, and that's why he carries around a Polaroid camera so he knows in which motel he's staying at.
Yeah, I got that. No problem. It was bizarre, and I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna wait a few days, and I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, it's good. It really is a good movie. Yeah, I kept the DVD of that one. Anyway, everything else good for you, Mike, on the move?
Yeah, still it's slow but sure, and we'll let everybody know when I'm gonna be out of here.
I'll notice it because you'll be able to work me with an HT.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the difference.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Anyway, yeah, Mount Juliet is the place to be apparently.
Well, we already got the spot for the 2-meter antenna for the 700, and think we've got the spot picked out for the 10-meter antenna. And as long as I get through that with no bloodshed or anything, we'll be doing good.
It'd probably be helpful if one of you was mute.
Yes, and can I get the picture of which one?
I don't know. I maybe have to have an arbitrator on that one.
Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
Anyway, yeah, I hope that works out for you good. Maybe it'll bring reconciliation.
Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, very good. That's Michael. He's in Belshire, and he's moving to here to Mount Juliet. On details you can find out at breakfast. It's a soap opera. That's Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo, not a soap, not really. KM4YRF, and he's in Belshire, and he does the 10-meter net on Sunday night at 7:30. Who else is north or west?
Come on, 4G.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Just hanging out, doing a lot of nothing.
Oh, you got to be doing something. You got hobbies? You got any hobbies outside of Ram Radio?
Target shooting, but I don't want to. The way ammo is, I don't want to waste what ammo I have, and it's kind of pricey. But I might be going here, soon.
Very good. Which range do you go to?
I'm a member of a private club. It's up in Jolton. We've got a range up there, so it's outdoors. That's usually where I go.
Oh, awesome. Very good. I've not been. Didn't know there was one up there, but maybe because it's private and they won't let me join private clubs.
Well, they let you join. You might have to wait for a while, but I know they have a waiting list. It's called Davidson County Sportsman's Club.
Oh, that's cool. I like those. Really, those are. I say they're better because it's limited membership is better than having the whole public show up.
Oh yeah, a lot of times I go up there. Range is kind of busy, but sometimes it's not. And usually around end of August and September it starts getting really busy because people go up there and start sighting in the rifles for deer season.
Yeah, very good. I'm so glad I live in Tennessee because that law passed about concealed carry, right? Through the Supreme Court.
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with it.
Okay, the reason I ask is because forced New York to change their law, but they changed it in a weird way. They changed it in a couple of ways. It's okay. They said that you need to take a firearm safety training course. And I agree, that's a good idea. But they also made it so you had to give them 3 years worth of your social media posts to determine if you were a good person.
Well, somebody like me that doesn't have social media, I never had any. I never had it. I don't intend on getting it. So, what would they do? What would they do with someone like me?
I think they wouldn't. I don't think they'd know what to do. I really don't know. I guess they just say, okay, fine, because what are they going to say? Because what they're trying to determine if somebody has, odd behaviors on social media, like some of these youngsters have, where they're, the ones who say I'm going to shoot up the high school, those kind of weirdos.
Yeah, if I did have one, it would nothing would ever be posted because I would never post anything. So that's why I don't allow. I'm not signed up anything. By the way, I am on 5 watts. But it probably wouldn't make that much of a difference to you or Michael.
No, you're doing 50 over, so you're doing fantastic. That's what I'm saying. You remember how your antenna functioned before you upgraded, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Then once I put this diamond up, it made a big difference.
Oh yeah. Well, again, in some ways, I wish we wouldn't brag on diamonds so much, even though each of you and me and Michael all have diamond, and several do. But there's also comparable Comets. There's comparable Larsons. There's comparable old Bosslers. I don't want to put down other people's antennas, but you happen to have a diamond, and I'm really glad with your signal, man. It's awesome. It really is. Anyway, that was Jeff, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf, and he is in Madison. Who else is west?
He's 50 over to me as well.
Who was that last station? Did you get that, Michael? I caught the kilo at the front and the delta at the end.
This is Jack, KG4ILV.
Wow, Jack, man, 5 watts and you're rough to me. That sounds odd to me. How is he to you, Michael?
He's blasting me out.
Wow. Hit me again there, Jack. Yeah, that's interesting because you're really noisy to me. I don't know if you can hear if you looked on the web, but if you listen at 30 minutes and 40 seconds into the web, into the into the YouTube feed, you'll hear how bad you sound to me if you're not already hearing it. Huh? Must be some weird conditions between you and me. Very good, Jack. Glad to have you in there. That's Jack. Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. That's one thing 5 watts does. It's because Jack's North signal is normally fantastic. It does show you that everything is not always perfect when you, even with good antennas and what you think is a good location. I had problems earlier today with Tony down in Smyrna. He said my signal was crappy, like picket fencing, and I haven't changed the thing, and he hadn't changed the thing. Anyway, let's move on. Thanks, Jack. Again, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. Jack and Donaldson. Who else is Wes?
Kilo Golf 4, Charlie Victor Echo coming at you with 5 watts.
Those are the big 5 watts because I hear you just fine, Greg.
Yeah, I've been using the YouTube which I don't normally, but I've heard a lot of people that, of course, I've got a diamond antenna, and I added a few more feet in elevation a couple weeks back, so it's doing good.
Yeah, actually, my antenna is about, it's been a while. It's been 2 years, but it has been 2 years since I put my antenna is actually at half the height it was 2 years ago. And it still does really good. I don't really have problems with almost any other stations I've ever had. It's just interesting. My elevation in position is such that it works well.
Yeah, if you're kind of in an apex, so it's not going to matter that extra few feet of it, unless there's something having to do with the radiation pattern, depending on how high above the ground it is and all that.
Yeah, and obstructions, I have very few. I mean, I don't even know where I have obstructions, to tell you the truth, because I hear pretty much 360 pretty well.
Yeah, well, as we know, I've got some issues around me.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's one of the problems. You've got issues to the southeast, and some, like Michael, he has issues coming to the southeast, down toward Murfreesboro. Probably not. Hold on one second. Michael, can you hear Greg okay?
Oh, yeah, he's like S5 to me with great audio.
Yeah, I thought so. But Murfreesboro is a trouble for you under the same conditions, even under 50 watts sometimes.
Yes, it is. Some parts of Murfreesboro, I can't hear at all. And when conditions are real good, sometimes I can hear a little bit. But that's a trouble spot for me for sure.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you sound good, Greg.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that hill you plotted out that showed me this 865 feet, I believe, is where one of the repeater antennas is.
Oh, yeah, really? I wonder whose that is.
The 145.23 is on one of those hills, and I believe it's on that one. There's a couple antenna farms down there, Smyrna, in that area.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, we're gonna call in an airstrike on that mountain so we can knock her down to size.
That'd be good.
Very good. Or the Corps of Engineers, maybe, or the what do you call it? The combat engineers with the Army. They'll do it. Anyway, that's Greg. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, and he's in Antioch. I had to think for a second. Or you could call in a naval airstrike, but the ships can't reach from the ocean, so they'd have to come up the Mississippi and then hit Cumberland. It might take a while. Anyway, who else? Or unless it's an airstrike. Who else is west?
We could just put a repeater on top of it.
I don't know, but we wouldn't use it. That's the problem.
I know.
Yeah, it's just, you get so used to this, I don't even think about using repeaters. Although I'd have. Don't get me wrong. Who else is west?
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta.
Hey, how are you today? Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta.
Hey, Paul, doing well. Got a guest in the chat tonight. A 2 camp operator. Let's get them served on spaces to the remote Simplexton.
Yeah, I didn't catch all of that. What was that again, please?
Yeah, this is Doug from Greenbrier. I kicked it up to 10 watts because you can't can't hear me on 5, but I have a guest with me tonight, and he's going to be a new ham soon, we hope. Just wanted to see the fun that we have on the 2-meter simplex test.
Oh, very good. Yeah, Doug. I knew who it was. I just I didn't hear everything you said clearly. I was distracted just a little bit, but yeah, no, your signal's good. Go back to 5 watts, please. Yeah, you're good. You're really. I can hear you. There's quite a bit of noise in there. If you go to the 35-minute and 45-second marker, so you'll hear how I hear you if you haven't already. But no, I'd be able to make out your signal under these conditions. Sure. Yeah, Doug. I'm sorry about that. After you started talking, we started talking about repeaters are good. Everything went to hell. I didn't, I didn't catch most of it. So the conditions really got bad on you on that 5-watt thing. But anyway, anything else for the net tonight?
No, that's it. Just on the modified. Scale 40 taken clear.
Yeah, give my regards to your prospective ham there. We do have a lot of fun. I've been a ham for I think they're going on 18 years now. So, and it's I've never not had fun. It's always fun no matter which mode I'm in, and I got all kinds of things that we can be doing, and it's just fun. And plus, you get to meet a lot of good people. I mean, I really mean that sincerely. Almost to a man, I've met in ham radio. They're helpful. They're kind. It's like I'm dealing with old Boy Scouts. No, they're willing to help each other, and we have a good time. So anyway, that's Doug. He is in Greenbrier, Kilo Oscar for Mike, Kilo Delta. Who else is west? West or south?
KF4, KFQ.
Hey, Tony, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing well. And yes, you still have Rice Krispies on your signal.
Well, now I got some noise back here, but I don't think you guys can hear it. I wouldn't be surprised though. I just like I said, the conditions. If I just couldn't hear, I couldn't hear Donaldson. Donaldson's only 5 or 6 or 7 miles from me.
Yeah, it's not you. I mean, I'm hearing it on everybody, so it's the band.
Yeah, when you're in that tough spot, you actually have that 800-foot obstruction between you and the Northwest.
Yeah, I know. I keep meaning to go out and. Can you still rent a bulldozer?
I'm betting you can.
I know you can't get dynamite, so I mean, but you know, I guess we could raid one of those blue boxes at a construction site.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just noticed. I turned my head here. Somebody's been posting some really bawdy stuff on the notes here on the thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to ban him. Hold on one second. Remove. Oh man, now I got to remove all of them. Anyway, if you're looking at the YouTube video, you can see it on the side. Well, I've never done before or tried to do. I put them on the timeout, whoever that is, because I don't know. Because I don't think I know. Putting things, looks like they're referencing a porn site somewhere. I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with it. At least that story. I have no idea what that is. Hey, what's up, Preston?
I just checking you didn't offer us out.
Yeah, no, I did just a minute ago, and I got distracted by somebody was signing in on the chat side of the page there, and it's a bunch of porn crap.
Well, that's no good. Get me on that. I appreciate your help on the rest of everything. They were going to probably have an announcement for you Saturday if you don't mind.
An announcement for Saturday?
Yeah, we're going to start a WinLink net on our regular RTR's net. So I'm going to put that out there if anybody wants to check into it.
Now when are you going to be doing the WinLink nets? Because you only do the Simplex one month, but you do your other nets every week, don't you?
Yeah, every Tuesday at 7:30. So you can check in the WinLink net at 010
to 2200 Zulu on Tuesday.
Oh, very good. And you what frequent? And how do they do that? And what will they know how to do it if I just tell them?
Yeah, you should. I mean, if you use WinLink frequently, you know, if somebody's got some questions, they can email me or give me a call.
Did on the WinLink, are they doing that on the 2 frequency?
You can do it over HF 2 meter or 70 centimeters, whatever you choose.
Okay, but it's on the frequency that you do use, though, is what I'm saying. Okay.
No, you gotta get into the system. However you want to get into the system, it'll get there.
Okay, very good. But and how was your site? How are you listed? This is our cares.
Yes, RCares TN. If you got a WinLink email account, you just send it to RCares TN, and it should make it there.
All right, very good. And that's every again anytime from 000 to 2200, right?
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, very good. For those of you familiar with something, you'll already know how to do it. But you can go to our cares TN on Tuesdays anytime between 0000.
That's, I think that's 7 o'clock in the morning, somewhere till about 7 o'clock.
Okay, and in other words, anytime during the day, because if it was 2200 Zulu, that would mean it would be 3 o'clock in the morning the following day. So let's just do it during the hours of 7 and 7 on Tuesdays on the WinLink check-in. RCares TN, RCARESTN on the WinLink system. You can check in that way for the Rutherford County Aries group. You get that straight?
Better not can. Thank you, Paul.
Very good. That's Preston, and he's in Possum Trot. Caleb, Quebec, appreciate you being in there, Preston. I hope you have a good night. And yeah, I enjoy doing the net with you guys every month on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. down there in Rutherford. Simplex net, by the way. And Preston is usually net control. Who else is south?
And Smart.
Hey, Ken, hold on one second. Michael here in Mount Juliet.
I got to be first or something. Yeah, so I take a breakfast this Saturday. And other than that, there's not much going on other than I'm getting older.
Oh, another day older and another day deeper in more debt to Walmart.
I tell you what, it's been hotter than all daylight working out there in Manheim on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Staying toasty on that asphalt.
That asphalt.
Yeah, I thought my feet were melting.
I'll bet that would. Those cars got to be hot when you get in them.
There's a few that I had to take the paper mat off the floor just to touch the steering wheels or the shifters.
Tell you what, I was joking yesterday. If you heard me, it wasn't a joke though. I mean, I went, took the car, drove it. It was hot. Of course, the car was blazing hot in the sun all day. By 4 o'clock, drove over to Walmart. I took the keys out of the ignition, and I touched the metal, absorbing the heat from the the steering wheel compartment. I could not keep my fingers on that steel. It was so hot.
Like to get in a black on black car and man, they like to get hot. But oh well, we got to do it tomorrow. Get a couple days off.
Yeah, very good. You're on 5 watts, are you, Michael?
I got it down on medium power. I can knock it down to low. See what happens.
Yeah, go ahead, because you're 60 over at medium power.
There's low power.
So forget about it.
Well, at least some works well.
Yeah, it would between us. On your HT, you probably would have a similar signal.
I don't know about the HT. It'd take me a while to hook it up to the antenna, but for VHF, it's pretty nice.
Well, you might be surprised. You may have heard me tell that we did a test some year I think it was 0.025 watts on my HT on battery at the lowest level, and that'll transmit at. Hear me in North Nashville from here on less than a quarter watt. Yep, I'm with you. Well, very good, Ken. Anything else? I mean, yeah, Michael, anything else other than that?
No, I'm just a typical retired federal employee, underworked or overworked and underpaid.
Oh, if you work for the feds, you know you ain't overworked.
Take care, Mom.
Now, appreciate your service to the government. I know that it is a lot of work. It's a lot of bureaucratic work, but it is work. Anyway, that's Michael here in Kilo 3 Mike Papa Romeo. Great signal with his low power. Of course, he's only about a mile and a half or so from me as the crow flies. Ken, how are you doing?
Doing good, Paul. I don't know what's going on. People talking about your signal. I don't hear a bit of that here in Smyrna.
It's because you got the crackle filter on. That's one.
Yeah, let me turn it off. You know that. No, things are doing good. Playing with a new toy that I got. And wife was off today, and so we were sitting there trying to set it up for her to use. And everything's going good. Had a good, and nothing else going on.
Yeah, it actually cooled down this afternoon, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we were out in the garage almost all day. You could tell the temperature really dropped.
Yeah, it's nice. I can't wait for it to drop a little more because it was like an oven out there yesterday.
Yes, sir. Well, I hope you have a good day, Paul. Yes, I appreciate it very much. And let's check. Yes, I am on 5 watts. Is the signal okay up there?
Oh yeah, you're bumping between S9 and 10 over.
All right. You have a good day on this. Paul, carry on. See you later. WV4D. Clear.
Yeah. Earn a Whiskey Victor 4 Delta, great signal on 5 watts. Who else is south? KI4NDN. David, how are you?
Oh, hello, Mr. Paul. I'm doing very well, sir. How about yourself? I am on.
And I got it's just a little scratchy, but I got full copy.
Yeah, the band has really been changing here to up and down. And like your signal, one minute to be real fancy and low. It's almost like
Yeah, I was bragging earlier that my noise level was gone, but it came back, but it's not as noise level. Your audio would be twice or 3 times as good as it is to me, but I still can hear you just fine.
Comment. I got a couple of fellas up here in my neck of the woods talking on 146, 410. I don't know if that's what you're hearing down there.
Yeah, I heard. That's what I must have heard earlier. Did you get anything like? Would you please go move to 430?
No, I'm fixing to though. I didn't. I'll go up there and go down there.
No, just just be nice. To be nice. Anyway, David, how are you doing? Otherwise, good.
doing very well, Mr. Paul. It's been days, that's for sure. Got more to come, but staying in the coop, doing well. Thank you for what you do, sir.
Very good. That was David in where is David? He was Reedyville. That's where he is. My mind lost me for a minute there. KI4 November Delta November, and he's in Reedyville. And the dang good signal, David, for Reedyville. Again, even lost. Who else is south?
Yeah, calling almost the whole way to 25 kilohertz. 46415. If y'all don't mind when he comes back, if you would move down a little bit because you're giving that control a fit. Thank you, appreciate it.
Can't go much lower because they're on the band edge there, Richard. Anyway, anybody else south or anywhere?
Right for November. Okay, C4TNQ. Charles, West Nashville.
Hey, hold on, Charles. I had Kilo Mike 4. Is that November Yankee down there?
Yes. You got me.
Very good. And you got a good signal for 5 watts.
Well, I'm just doing fine, and I'm glad it's working so good tonight. Sometimes whoever you're talking to is noisy, next person isn't, and it carries on vice versa.
Well, I think that's what can be fun about 5 watts. You do understand a little better about who you can hear and who you can't hear.
Well, that's what I use all the time.
Yeah, no, I understand. You sound pretty good though for 5 watts.
Well, thank you. I'll turn it on back for you, Paul.
Very good, good solid audio. I mean, a little bit rough, but under the conditions with 5 watts, you're doing great, Bill. Anyway, that was Bill in Murfreesboro. Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee. I think I heard Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Is that right?
Good evening, Paul. Just wanted to check in with you. Sitting here trying to catch another 13 colonies.
Awesome. How fun.
All I like is Bravo, and it don't look good. I've done pretty good for the last 3 years. I've got them all, but I can't seem to get Bravo.
Well, we're all limited by conditions, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know. Last night, so I've done pretty good, but still, I don't know. It's hard to hear them, and there's a lot of noise. It must be the phone.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably all those the stuff moving in and out around here. I was doing a lot of noise, but it never did rain. It rained just a little tiny bit, but yet south of me it rained like crazy.
Yeah, I was watching, and there was a storm went north of me, and a storm went south of me, but nothing crossed my house or over.
Well, I've lived in Tennessee now for going on 11 years, and I've never lived in an area because we had that tornado moved here and scared the crap out of us. Never had that before. And every time I see thunderstorms rolling in, I can't help but think about that tornado.
Well, it's definitely something to think about.
Well, that's the thing about that kind of. If it's your day, it's your day. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, this is true. Back 2020, when that one come through, it come by just 3 miles north of me when it comes over here by the Centennial Boulevard area.
Oh wow, yeah. See, you probably didn't know. It came 1,000, the center of it, tore up 25 homes, and tore up my roof, and tore up my fence, tore up my trees. It made a mess.
So that was the same one in that same time period.
Yeah, that was the one in March of 2020. I remember it was. Then we also lost power for a week here in Mount Juliet. At least where I lived, I did.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that same time period that we lost power for 3 or 4 days at that same time, but I can't remember.
Well, there was 2 different events. One was the March, and then 2 months later on the same day, which was 3rd, but I forget now. And one was the tornado that wreaked havoc, of course, all the way through Nashville, as you know, and then on the east, and then it over toward Cookeville. That was horrible. But then we had those straight line winds in May, 2 months later, that also tore up my fence again.
Yeah, that might be the time that we lost power, and we don't know why, where, because nothing, like a substation or something, or switching station, whatever you want to call it, that had messed up. It just.
Yeah, the straight line winds actually knocked over my the tree, and one of the trees in my front yard, a 65-foot tulip. I forget what the name of that tree is. Fell over and it fell right on the power lines and knocked out power to my whole neighborhood. Yeah, but I went out there and I paid to have the tree removed, so I paid for it.
Okay, Paul. Well, it's very KC4 TNQ.
Yeah, very good. That was Charles in Nashville. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Good to have you in there. Hey, getting that last station on the 13 colonies. Who else is south or anywhere?
Forward DQH.
Hey, how are you doing? You did make it today.
I did, Paul. Wasn't going to pick up got a raid down here in Murfreesboro, so I'm going to have to put it off tomorrow. Big move tomorrow. Get the U-Haul and then off to Ohio Friday morning. So I guess this will be my last trip from from my house on this frequency.
Yeah, very good. Well, it's not very good. We're going to miss you, but listen, I want you to have a great trip. That up in Ohio to be as good as this one is.
Yeah, I will. An apartment, but as soon as I get a house, I'm gonna I'll try to copy what you have here, but I doubt I'll be any as great as you have, but I'll try.
Drew, I wrote down your call wrong. It's Kilo what? What's the next? I know the rest of it, but what's the letter between K and 4?
Oscar.
Okay, didn't want to guess. I could look back, but I don't keep a running. I don't have a cheat sheet in front of me.
I got you. Yeah, and I may be down here from time to time. I have a couple of good buddies who live down in Murfreesboro, so when I can, if I come down here, I'll jump on 415 and.
Yeah, well, there's usually somebody hanging out here somewhere. Well, Drew, I really appreciate you checking in before you left, and I do hope you have a good trip when you.
I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you so much. And I'm on 5 watts. So 73. Talk to you later.
Very good, Drew. Appreciate you coming in there tonight. That was Drew. Tomorrow he's leaving the state to move up to, oh my God, up in the Northeast. Well, it's actually called Midwest. Ohio's Midwest. So it's not really the Northeast. It's kind of close to Lake Erie and almost to New York, Western New York, where I grew up. Anyway, that was Kilo Oscar for Delta Quebec Hotel Drew in Murfreesboro as of today. Who else is anywhere? Hello, how are you there, Earl?
Kind of like the old fish out of water, like everybody else. I was out letting dogs walk me around the yard and come in. Just sit here by the time. Back when I first started, kept mine, which must be 5 watt. That's okay. It might be in my inbox,
Yeah, we're going to have to get your tower back up. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, that too. I've got photos and everything to do. How tall I want to make that.
Well, like I said, we can probably get a working party together if you want to get going on that.
Yeah, that's right here. Us old folks, we need all the help we can get. I can't climb that thing like I used to. Good. I think I got a little bit more sense now.
Yeah, I'm with you. And it's pretty good, though.
Well, most everybody does too over here. But of course, I do have the advantage. We got a preamp button on this thing, which helps sound right. Anyway, got a little over here today. Old grass is getting greener and taller as we speak. So, makes so much noise. We'll keep y'all next time around when we can.
Yeah, very good. That's Earl and Noreen. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Good signal for 5 watts. I'm kind of upset at the level. I can still hear him okay, but the noise level cuts half of the audio out. Or kind of anyway. Anybody else? By the way, that was Earl. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Who else is anywhere?
Kilo 4 Bravo Whiskey, Ricky in Portland.
Hey, hold on, Ricky. Had a double in there, but I think I heard. Is it Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee?
Hey, Paul, man, we'll let you get on with it.
Yeah, very good. That was Larry in Rockville, Kilo Echo 4, Sierra Yankee, Ricky in there, and that's Kilo 4, Bravo Whiskey Alpha, right, Ricky?
Yes, that's correct.
Did you jump to 5 watts for us?
No, no, I'm still, I think 25 or 50. I can't remember what it's set at, but no, I was late getting out of church, so I guess I'm a late check-in tonight.
Oh, that's all right. You know, we don't care if it's late or not. But no, we were doing a 5 watt night, which we haven't done in a long time. Can you move it down to 5 watts easily?
Oh, I can, but I bet I don't never make it. No.
I don't know, Rick. You got a good signal with what you got. Real good. Because you got to remember, I'm also on 5 watts, and you're copying me fine. Yeah, well, I copy you, but not well. But push come to shove, we could still communicate. And so, yeah, I'd prefer you not be on. I'm on 5 watts, so you're probably copying me pretty well.
Okay, I'll back up to 25 right now.
All right, very good. No, you sounded. I could hear you on 5 watts. It just wasn't great because conditions aren't very good tonight.
Well, I was wondering why you were why it wasn't picking up very good. I didn't hear Michael. Of course, I know he moved, but yeah, I was wondering why you had your signal wasn't as good. He was only showing 2 bars.
But everybody is almost everybody's on 5 watts if they were able to. There was one who could not. For yeah, that's right. He couldn't remember how to do it. But anyway, yeah, I've been on 5 watts since I started the net.
All right then. Well, carry on. I messed you up. I just say good night and God bless everybody out there. 73.
Yeah, very good. That's Ricky. He's in Portland, and he does the net on Thursday night. So make sure tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Portland. He does a simplex net up there on 7555 140. That's correct, isn't that, Ricky?
Yeah, roger that.
Yeah, 147.55. No offset, no stems or seeds either. Anyway, that's Ricky. Whiskey 4 Bravo, Whiskey Alpha. Who else? Anybody else? Any place? Anywhere? Last chance for lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers, please.
I'm gonna try to get in a centimeter net and wish me luck.
You're going to try to do what? On a 10 meter?
Yeah.
Okay, now I heard somebody else in there. Did you hear them? Is there another? I know there's somebody there. I can hear the audio. You can bump up the power, that'd be great. All right, I'm not hearing anything, but I'll wait a second. Did anybody else copy that station?
I'm hearing nothing, Paul.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because I hear a lot of things. Sounds awful.
Break though.
Yeah, no, I heard there was somebody talking. I just couldn't make out what they were saying, and he had about a S1 or so signal in there, so I don't know. Anyway, let me just give it one more time. Anybody there? To 28.415, 28.415, and that's on full power. 100 watts or whatever you got. Moving QSYing, as they say, over to 28.415 upper side.
Good deal, Richard.
About 7 check-ins, in case anybody was asking. It's K4 PEW with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 10 meters upper sideband, 2841. Taking check-ins from the, wherever I started before, from the east. Please come now. In there, Earl, you're doing pretty good. How you copy me? Oh. Fine, though. Really, I can hear you just fine. Appreciate the good signal report. That was Earl and Noreen, Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Who else is Sal? East or north? No east or north? East or north? East or north or west?
4 YRF, Mike in Belshire.
All right, Michael. I don't know what happened to the other part. I said Mike and Belshire KM4YRF. Maybe they're all moving over there. Anybody else? That was Michael and Belshire. Kilo Foxtrot. Who else is east, north, or west?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Doc.
You're doing much better here.
Yeah, sounds better than 2 meters.
Yeah, that's right. Well, tonight it did anyway. That was Kilo Golf 4 in Donaldson. Hope you can make it to the breakfast Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. You can bring your coffee order with you. All right, very good, Jack. Who else is east, north, or west?
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo.
Got you in there. Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. Good signal. Who was the other party? Whiskey Yankee 4 Gold. Good copy on you, Jeff. Yeah, I didn't copy all of that.
Paul, he said he was on the boat. Probably hear him better.
Okay, very good. I was copying a little bit of what I recognize the call, recognize his voice. I just did. Once the conditions changed, I didn't hear him well. Yeah, very good. No, you're doing fine. It could be better, a lot better than you were before. Before today. Anyway, that's Jeff, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf in Madison. Good copy. Who else is any place, anywhere? North, south, east, or west? Very good. Which end? You on the long wire tonight there, the horizontal? Michael?
Yeah, well, I mean, it goes up 43 feet vertical, then it goes 120 feet across the yard. So it's kind of a combination.
It's like it really is an inverted L end fed, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it works pretty well. I use that spider beam pole to get it up to that 43 feet to a tree along the edge of the woods. Can't even see the wire.
Oh, that's awesome. No, it's doing a good job for you, Michael.
I mean, when conditions are right, I mean, I did Eastern Europe, Japan, and quite a few places. So it's not that happening.
Yeah, no, you're really doing fine. I don't think I changed a thing. Anyway, that was Michael here in Mount Juliet, Kilo 3, Mike Papa Romeo. He's got an inverted L. It's up the top shelf of it is 43 feet up in the air, so it's doing a real good job. Who else is? It's an end fed inverted L. That's what it is. Who else is any place anywhere? Anybody, any place anywhere? Okay. Oh, that's Charles. Okay, how you doing, Charles? You sound good.
Thank you. Zero signal there, over.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. It's just that's what's showing on the meter.
Put my amp on one of these days, and I'll give you 600 watts. How's that?
That's okay. As long as I can hear you, everybody's fine now, over.
Too. It's not a great signal, but your audio is fine.
Yeah, it's just something about it. We're too close. We need those skills, I guess.
You really are. That was Charles in Nashville. Kilo Charlie 4, Tango November, Quebec. Anybody else, any place, anywhere? Is anybody hearing somebody I can't copy? Last chance, please.
Did you get Richard?
Ah, we got New York in there. What was the call again, please? One more time on the Kilo Delta. Foxtrot uniform. Very good. I think you checked in this past Sunday, didn't you? Delta 2 Foxtrot uniform. He's up in Rochester, I believe Rochester, New York. Wasn't that the station, Richard? I mean, Michael?
I'm sure it is. Foxtrot India uniform.
Oh, it's Foxtrot India uniform. Okay, very good. Foxtrot India uniform. You still there, sir? Yeah, you copying that, Michael?
That's George on my board again. Missed your first name.
Shoot, 63-degree radio work, 243 for you.
Yes, I do have a great Tennessee. Thank you, George.
That was George, Kilo Delta 2 Foxtrot India uniform, right?
Right.
Yeah, we're just looking them up on QRZ there just to make sure. Ah, there you go. That's right. Awesome. In Glendale, New York. I got it. Sounds terrific. Shows him to be all of 751 miles from.
Hey, he's moving in here.
Yeah, I'm not copying him real well here, though. It's odd how it would be just a difference between a few miles.
Yes, and I think there was another DX station in there.
Is there another station in there? Please come down. So KI4NDN was in there? I did check in Richard though, KI4SIB, Michael. Is anybody? Is there somebody talking? I can't tell.
Earl is someone. I think it's KI4 NDN.
Yeah, sure it is. KI4 is the
Yep, I checked him in on I can hear him just barely, so no big deal. Yeah, by the way, that FIU he's in Brooklyn, New York.
And his name was George.
Right, right.
I think I hear a woman's voice. Just failed to pull her out.
He's actually, I actually give him a slur. I said he was in Brooklyn. He's actually in Queens.
Yeah, thank you, George, for that comeback.
Very good. Anybody else? Please come down. Are you?
I'm hearing nothing now, Paul.
Michael, are you? Michael, are you still copying me? All right, that's probably better. You got me now? How about the last time I asked you? Yeah, I know that. I was on the other antenna. It doesn't do as well to you. Philip, you still out there? I'm not copying Philip right now. Is he still there? Okay, I'll take it as a relay, maybe. Very Whiskey 8 Papa Lima Alpha in Lebanon. We had David KI4NDN in Reedyville, and we had Richard KI4SI. George in Queens, New York, Kilo Delta 2 Foxtrot India uniform. And before that was Charles. I think we already checked him in. Case. And I'm closing the net unless somebody wants to jump in there right now. And for those of you on YouTube, you can't the other station because I went to the headphones so I could hear people. Anybody else out there? On that, I appreciate all the check-ins and look forward to seeing you next time. K4PEW. Don't forget the breakfast Saturday morning. I can't. It's impossible. Same to you, Michael. Here we go. We're married.